express some alternative gratitude. This tent is totally soaked and it's wet and windy, so it's about to be some type 2 fun putting this thing away. Alright.
Hey, good morning, y'all. It is day 10, I believe, and we were just walking along. We left our campsite at the Cold Spring Shelter, heading towards Tellico Gap right now. It's a little bit of uphill and then some downhill, and with the ultimate goal of making it to the NOC and having a delicious burger and some other food at the Trails End restaurant. So it's a good day. Last night we slept well. We had some pretty big condensation issues with that tent, but I think it's because we didn't vent it enough. Once again, that's the Z-Pack duplex, and we had the tent down pretty far because we're just still figuring it out. I mean, this is the first couple times that we've had this tent out here, and we had a lot of condensation buildup because it is a single wall tent and just 2 people breathing in there and it getting a little colder outside causes issues. And also what was happening, so we'd have the condensation buildup on the inner wall of the tent, and we had quite a bit of mist. As you can see here, it's pretty foggy, and that was coming down. It was dripping off the trees, and whenever the drops would hit the tent wall, it would shake the moisture on the inside loose. And so both of our sleeping bags, at least the outer shell, were wet this morning. So we're going to dry those out when we get to the NOC. And once again, that's, I don't know if I mentioned, but the Nantahala Outdoor Center. We did get a bunk there, a bunk room, so we'll be able to at least lay our stuff out and get everything dried up. But everything's a little wet, but that's because we were basically sleeping in a cloud last night, and we're walking through a cloud right now. But it's all good. It's supposed to be nice these next couple days, and actually there's a winter storm coming through on Saturday, and I believe today is Thursday, and we just got a bunch of weather warning. It's going to be like single-digit temperatures in the Smokies, snow, all that good stuff. But we're going to miss it because that's the day that we're walking into the Fontana Village Resort, and we'll be able to start right back up. Woo, almost fell. The following morning without any issues. Yeah, should be a great day. I'll bring you on if I see anything cool. Talk to you later. Hey, y'all. Check-in number 2 for the day. Whoop. Man, that was a good drop. But we're making our way down towards the jump off, and that's the point right before you drop all the way down into the NOC. Yeah, the trail's running smooth today. Having a great day so far. We're hiking with Jackson. He's the through hiker we met back actually on our first day around Springer Mountain. We walked past him. He was heading up to the summit. We were coming down from it, and we've been hiking on and off for the last couple of days. But really great guy, really enjoying his company. We've been trying to find a good trail name for him so far, but real good. And that's kind of why I'm separate, because I don't want to impose on anyone with the filming. So I'm just back here, and him and Weller are hiking up ahead, or him and Swiss Smith. But man, look at the views we have today. It's gorgeous. Obviously this is through the trees, but it is still beautiful. You should get down to the NOC at about 11 o'clock. And it is a long downhill to get down there. I think it's like 3 miles, and you lose like 3,000 or 4,000 feet, because you're going down to the river. And basically anytime you're hiking down to a major source of water like that, or you're hiking to water, it's going to be way down, which means tomorrow it'll be a nice steep climb up. But it should be good. We've done that before, and the North Carolina trail crews do an exceptional job of grading everything through here. So it's not bad. Definitely not feeling as much strain on the body as we did in Georgia. It's been nice. All right, y'all, that's all I can think of. I'll bring you on. You should be able to get some cool views today because it's clearing out. And yeah, talk to you later.
Is it? The dump off down here?
Yep.
Sure.
They are eagles.
Hey guys, so just jumping on to give you a quick update, but we are descending down into the NOC. We jumped, well, we didn't jump, but we came off the jump off, and once you hit the jump off, it's a 3,000 foot descent down into the Netahela Outdoor Center. So that's what we're doing now. And past the first mile, you know, you got steps and everything that are really steep, and then it turns into these switchbacks that just kind of run the side of the mountain like what I'm doing now. And they're not that bad, so big kudos to the trail maintainers through here. A great section. At the top it's a little rough because of the erosion that was caused by the forest fire several years ago, but they've done a wonderful job recovering. And the wind's picking up here, so I'm just going to show you something cool real quick, and then I'm going to jump off. But in this section, somebody's pretty good with a chainsaw, because they do the AT symbol into these downed trees that they've cleared off the trail. So pretty darn neat. All right, y'all. Talk to you later. Woo! 3,000 foot descent complete. Food first, and then we'll tour you around. All right. Let's see what I got. It's good food. Howdy, y'all. So I am eating ice cream while I'm giving this tour, but to the left over there, restaurant. This is the Outfitter, so we're going to go there and get our mail drop and some dry bags. And right behind me is the, sorry about the truck, general store. So you can run in there and get all kinds of little things. We actually just got some towels. We can't check into our room until 3 p.m. I believe it's like 1 or 2 right now, but we can go shower, and then they've got a laundry thing right at the back of this. It's coin operated that we're going to take advantage of. But beautiful day. Had a great meal over there at the restaurant, which you saw. And yeah, we're going to get all the chores done and then get some rest. See ya. Okay, so this is the NOC Outfitter, the second level of the building. And I just wanted to do a deep dive on the hiking equipment. They've got dry bags here. They've got Tyvek ground cloths, which is great because they've already pre-cut everything for you. They've got tents, Big Agnes, which is what we used on our thru hike, and they work exceptionally well. They have a hiker box. I haven't dug through there just yet. They have just about everything that you would need here. They've got sleeping bag liners. They have sleeping pads. That's what all those are. Sleeping bags by Nemo, which is a great brand. Dehydrated meals. All the cooking utensils that you might need. They have stoves. They have fuel. More trekking poles. They have backpacks. They have knives. Right here, they got the knives. And let's see. Just about everything that you would need. Obviously, it's a rafting outfitter, so they've got quite a bit of that, but they also did an exceptional job with the hiking equipment as well. Oh, there's well. Excuse me, Swiss Miss. And they've got all the little things here, so buckles, seam sealer. You come around here, bug nuts, etc. It's just all those little accessories that you could use out here while you're hiking. So kudos to the NOC for doing such a great job at catering to the hikers as well as the rafting community. And then they also have another level down here down the stairs, and you can actually see the river right there from the Outfitter building, so pretty cool. I'll show you the downstairs here shortly. Okay, and real quick, this is the bottom floor. They've got shoes here in the corner and shoe accessories, which is pretty good. And that's pretty much it for the hiking equipment down here. The rest of it's more just like general merchandise and touristy stuff. And then over in the corner, they've got like electrolyte replacement and things like that. But a really great store. We've got a good amount of stuff here, so we're gonna get some dry bags. The dry bags that we brought out here are pretty old and they leak through. We got some blister band-aids. We're gonna get a pillow, and then yeah, I think that's about it. Those are the main items: dry bags, blister band-aids, and a pillow. All right, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to give you a quick look at what our room looks like here in the bunkhouse. We are in the Kephart number 4 room. So let's go ahead and walk on over. And we'll go ahead and badge in. It's pretty simple. So you've just got I'll take a step back here so you can actually see it. But you've got one bunk with the, looks like 3 to 4 inch foam mattress. And you go up to the top here and you've got another bunk. And you got your window, closed door, you've got a bench. So we've got all our gear set up here right now. You got an outlet, a little stand there. And then looking back here, I imagine that's heat and air. But yeah, it's pretty sparse, but it's cheap and it's dry. And then there's me. Up the way, you got a shower and there's laundry down the store.
Oh, hi.
And there she is. And that's it. All right.
It's like the most flattering angle.
Here we go.
Hi guys, this is day 10 closeout that I'm starting this time because Justin has done all the other ones.
You're doing a great job so far.
Right. We sometimes forget these closeouts and then we remember right as we're going to bed, so that's why we sometimes look, you know, like this. But as you saw in the other part of the video, we hiked into the NOC today. It was a pretty nice hike, I'd say.
A wonderful hike.
Yeah.
Nice and smooth.
Really misty in the morning, but then we had just great views all day. Did you talk to them about the adventure with the exploded gas can? Oh.
Yeah, you can take that one.
Yeah, a little story. So as we were heading into Tellico Gap, which is about like 4 miles into our hike, we were coming down the ridgeline and we heard this huge explosion. And first we thought it was maybe a shotgun. We couldn't really tell. We were a little worried because we saw at the gap, we saw this car speeding off and we're like, did they just shoot something or someone or what happened? So we came down into the gap and we saw a hiker there and we're like, oh my goodness, let's go make sure that they're okay. And this hiker was there and she was fine and in great spirits, but apparently her propane can had just exploded, which is why it was so noisy. And we've heard of this happening before, we've never actually seen it, but sure enough, there was an exploded can on the side and we were just glad she was all right. But that, if we weren't awake at that point, you know, beforehand, I'm sure we were.
Yeah.
Once we heard that.
Yeah, it was, glad she was safe first and foremost, but it was kind of interesting because I guess the seal on her, between the fuel canister for the stove and the stove itself, we think it went bad. And so when the flame, the gas that was escaping out, the connection caught up with the flame that was cooking the meal, it shortly went down to the canister, and so she had enough time. She kicked the canister out in the middle of the road and it exploded, and probably 10 seconds later a car drove right over the top of it.
Oh my God.
And the vehicle was fine, they just passed over the top, but that's why we thought that somebody had shot and then drove away because it was so quick. But thankfully she was okay.
Yeah, so anyhow, that was the adventure of the day. But yeah, our descent into the NOC went well. It's always knee jarring and probably one of my least favorite descents of this area. It's just, it goes on for a long time, but halfway down the mountain you can smell burgers and tater tots, and it makes it makes the pain a whole lot less worse. And we had a great day just drying out. We were pretty soaked after last night. I think everything we had got wet, so it was nice having some good weather, getting an opportunity to dry out. We got a resupply box, did some laundry, all the things.
Yeah.
And Now we're sitting in this fancy bunkhouse.
Yeah, they got a tour earlier.
Yeah, you can't smell it. You're lucky. It smells like a combination of mildew and a couple other things.
Yeah, hiker stench.
Hiker stench, yeah. But I feel like this is all part of the trail experience.
Yeah, and it's been great. And this is starting to get a little long, so we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. But overall, a great day, and we're looking forward to tomorrow, which will be climbing out of the NOC, doing about another 16-mile day. And it should be good. Did you have anything else? All right. I don't have anything else either. Have a great night.
Good night.